Okay, welcome to Unit 5E. We're going to talk a little bit about mixed numbers. Mixed numbers is not some kind of weird thing. It's just whole numbers and fractions all together. Let's talk about when we would use whole numbers and fractions all together. Well, here I have three whole things and one that is partially not there. So let's say these are cheesecakes, because I like cheesecake. Key lime cheesecake. So I have three whole key lime cheesecakes. Each one of them is cut up into 8 slices, but they're not eaten yet. They're still whole cheesecakes. And then over here I have a cheesecake where someone has gone and eaten 3 pieces. Ooh, that would not be me. But there are 5 left. 5 pieces out of how many was in the original cake? 8. Well, that makes us a whole number, 3 and 5 out of 8. And that's all that a mixed number really is. When you look at your mixed numbers, 3 and 5/8, we do a lot of conversions between what we call mixed numbers and improper fractions. Over here, this 3 and 5/8 represents these 3 whole cheesecakes and 5/8 of another one. If we take our 3, multiply it by our 8, so I have 3 cheesecakes, each one has 8 slices, so 8, 16, 24, that's 3 times 8. Plus add the 5 from this partial cheesecake over here. I have a total of 29 slices of cheesecake out of the cheesecakes that were originally divided in 8 pieces. And sometimes you will see that people will actually write this out, and they'll write out, they'll write out a multiplication and a addition. So a multiplication here and an addition here, right? 3 times 8 plus 5. You can remember it that way if you like in your little triangle. 3 times 8 plus 5 is exactly what we're doing on the top. Just don't forget to put that 8 on the bottom. Let's talk a little bit about multiplying mixed numbers. Multiplying mixed numbers is hard. If you want to multiply mixed numbers, we would have to multiply this 4 times the 6, but then we'd also have to multiply 4 times 2/5, and we'd have to multiply a half by the 6 and a half by, it's a mess. We don't want to do that at all. What we want to do instead is take each of those fractions and convert them to improper fractions, or each of the mixed numbers, convert them to improper fractions. That's going to make our life a lot easier. So if we take 4 1/2 and we convert it, 4 times 2 plus 1 is 9, 9/2, and 6 times 5 plus 2, 32/5, and we have two improper fractions out of our original mixed numbers. Then we can go and multiply those the same way we multiply every fraction in the known universe. Multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom, if necessary, simplify. And that way we get to our answer without having to learn a different technique for multiplying mixed numbers. Just take our mixed numbers, make them improper fractions. One final step, sometimes when we're multiplying our mixed numbers, we will have to bring them back down. So our 288 over 10, how many times does 10 go into 288? 28 with 8/10 left over is 28 and 4/5, converting it back to a mixed number at the end.